Hey, welcome back to Kizzy's Place. It has been a long time since I posted on my gardening frugal living channel, and today is that day. What inspired me is watching a video by Lead Farmer 73. So shout out to Lead Farmer 73 for sharing his heart and his experience with being reminded that he has skills to share with the community, and I agree with that, and I'm glad that he got that little wake up call. But it also was a wake up call for me in more ways than one. One of them with my gardening, and another with my music. But today I'm here to talk to you about my garden. So I am going to show you a few things that have been going on and talk to you a little bit about what's been going on in my garden for the last couple of years. And kind of get caught up, and it's time to really get serious about this. I really should have gotten serious about this a year ago. I was trying to, but I had some pests that really, they just hurt my feelings. Okay, so I am going to show you around, and I'll be right back. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to show you is what I have gotten started here with some seeds. These are cantaloupe seeds, and you can see they're already sprouting out. And there's 2 little trays of this. They're starting to break ground. They've only been out here for about 4 or 5 days, so they're actually doing quite good. Over here, these seeds, which you cannot see them, are okra. I love okra, and I've learned in my garden journey to plant things that I'm going to eat. And these are things that I will eat when they are ripe. These are not things that I'm going to go, okay, there's a lot of it, but I don't want it. This is also right here. There are 2 trays of red peppers. Okay, so you can't see them right now. You know what, I'm kind of not sure if I planted the red pepper or if I planted 4 trays of okra, because I love okra so much. I might have planted 4 trays of okra, but we'll see when it comes up. Right here, I want to show you something that I did several months ago, maybe 6, maybe 8 months ago. I experimented with planting a avocado seed to see if it would grow, and look at this. Look how healthy it is. It has grown, not only broke ground. I just put a little dirt over it recently, but you can probably see there's the seed right there. But it's been growing and growing and growing. And then its sister over here, she's growing too. They look very, very healthy. You can see her seed in the ground. Maybe. There, you can see her seed. Okay. So my avocado is growing. I have no idea what to expect. It's probably going to be some years before I get anything out of it, but nevertheless, it's already in the ground and I'm nurturing it. This right here is some rosemary that I actually picked up at the grocery store before the last freeze, and interestingly enough, everything else froze except for this rosemary, so it must be really potent. And it's growing and doing quite well. Right here, this little strip of trees is my pride and joy. Right here is a lime tree. When I first bought it last year, it was flowered. It had little limes on it, but I had a real crazy time the last 2 years, in 2025 and 2024, with southern lubbers. They are grasshoppers, and they eat things down like locusts. Okay, so ever since they traumatized this tree, it has not flowered again, and it has not looked like it's going to produce fruit again, even though you can see it's got nice new growth coming in and that type of thing. So I have every hope that it's going to recover. Over here, these 3 right here are trees that are growing from a seed that I planted a year and a half ago. I ate a organic apple. I found an organic apple at a farm, and it was so good. I said, I wonder what will happen if I take these seeds and try to germinate them. And I put them in a napkin, stuck it in the freezer, not the freezer, sorry. I stuck it in a napkin, put it in the back of the refrigerator, forgot all about it. And some months later, I was cleaning out the fridge and came across that napkin, and it had sprouted. And it had little sprouts on the seeds, and I was like, whoa, you're growing. So I put those in a little small planter, and they grew to about 3 inches. And now, and then they kept growing. And now, look at them now, okay? They are about, I'm going to say they are a year and a half old, something like that now. And I had 6 of them. 3 of them didn't make it, but these 3 are going strong. Look at them. They are growing really strong. The trunk, the stalk of the tree is looking really healthy. The leaves are looking really healthy. Oh my goodness, I'm so proud of it. I don't know what to say. It's so beautiful. And then this one here, look at him. He's the largest one right now. He wasn't the largest, but he is now. And he's got several little branches coming out on him. And look how tall he is. Now, what happened is I had this one right here was the strongest and the biggest tree. It was the strongest and the biggest tree. But then what happened to this one is that it looked like this one with a long top like that. And I said to myself, I should just cut the top off so the bottom will get thicker and grow. That was my plan with this tree. But when I cut it, it just seemed like all the leaves fell off. The whole thing turned brown. Even the stalk turned brown. I really thought it was dead. If I find a picture of what it looked like before it looked like this, you'll probably think the same thing. I thought it was dead, and I was already ready to pull it out of the basket here and plant something else. It had been looking dead for like about 4 or 5 months. And I was so disappointed because it was the strongest tree. But then one day I walked past this to go to my car, and I saw a little green sprout at the bottom. One little green leaf on the dry looking stalk. And I was like, oh, you're still alive? What? I almost ripped you out of the ground. And so now I'm so glad I didn't, because look at it. It is so healthy looking. It has a few little mites on it, I see. But it is so healthy. And I think that time of where it was cut back, it must have developed some really good roots, I'm hoping. And so I'm expecting great things from these 3 trees right here. Really happy about those. This rather sad looking skeleton is what's left of my guava tree after we had 2 frosts here in Florida back to back. It just died. All the leaves fell off. It had some buds and stuff on it. As you can see, it had some little budding and stuff, but that all died back. And I just thought, okay, I don't know what to do, because I've had this tree now for 3.5 years. And it always looks like it's going to do something, and then we have a frost, and then it just dies. And it never seems to get off the ground. So I was about to give up on this one too, but then as the weather warmed up, look what happened at the bottom. All of a sudden, it started to regenerate. See that? That's coming from the trunk of this. And it looks really healthy. The leaves look really healthy. So I'm kind of not sure what to do to help it. Of course, I water it, fertilize it, but I'm thinking I should cut off all of this dry bark at the top and give that little part at the bottom an opportunity to enjoy more of the nourishment. I don't know, what do you think? If you have some wisdom about that, please tell me. It's a guava tree. And yeah, I've had it for like 3.5, almost 4 years, and nothing has come of it except just this same cycle of dying and coming back. Okay, and then the superstar of my trees out here is this, which I have covering it some some tulle that I had in the house because I don't have any gardening netting for it yet. But the reason I put this on there, and I'll explain that in a minute, is because it has already flowered. I saw the bees buzzing around it. They pollinated it. And then I saw some fruit coming in on it. I don't know if you can see those little bulbs coming in. Okay. I saw a real big one over here. I know you can see this one. Let me go find it. Where is it? Oh, right here. There you go. See that? Okay. So it's starting to fruit, and I would like to give it an opportunity to actually produce some fruit. This is a lemon tree. I bought it at the same time as I bought the lime tree, and it flowered. It had little lemons on it, but here's the story that I wanted to share for today. Those southern lubber grasshoppers, man, they took over my yard for the last 2 years, and everything I planted, they ate it. They didn't just eat it, they ate all the way down to the nub. So if you can imagine, you see that piece of fruit right there? They didn't just eat the fruit, they ate all the way down to where it attaches to the stalk, and it just left nubs all over my tree. And my heart was broken. My heart was so broken because I didn't get anything out of the tree. But I can see all of this fruit coming in right here. See that? And I'm excited about it. So I'm just continuing to care for it and water it and hope for the best. So that's it for the plants that are already planted. I'm going to come back and do another video and talk to you about what I'm working on right now. Okay, so in the meantime, thank you for watching. Please put any comments or suggestions in the comment section. I really would appreciate it, especially if you have some idea of how to get rid of those southern lubbers. You know, I've had some suggestions and I've tried some things, but they are in the nymph stage now, and when they get to be adults, they are a horror. So let me know what you think. All right, thank you for watching, and I'll be back to show you some more.